Hey everyone, this is Flight Nut here. Thanks for checking out my YouTube channel at Gone Bad Dog 123. Today we're doing the early clocker since we just did the evening clocker on the last video. So let's get started on this early clocker. It's a little bit shorter. Let's go ahead and get our lights turned on here. And we have to pick up passengers here. We're just going to pull up here toward this next signal so we can see it here. Yeah, let's see if we can have permission. Alright. Here, we can also check our 2D map and see where we're at. Got another one coming in. Yeah, get behind that other train and put us late into this one. Alright, we can get rid of the task log here. Yeah, you guys probably noticed I'm sitting a little bit back from the screen. To get to look like this, when you first select Steam and open it up, don't go into the game, but over on the left hand side where your games is located, go over to your Train Simulator 2015, do a right click, click open, go down. When that box opens, go down there where you see properties, select properties, another box will open, and you look down toward the bottom where you see set launch options. Click on that box, another little box will open up, and you type in this, minus SET FOV equals 95, and hit OK. Then close the box, close everything back, and then you can launch your train sim, and you can go in. Some of the trains you'll sit pretty far back. On this one here, I used to sit way up like this, and you'd have to move over this way to see your counter here. But see, I sit this far back now, and it doesn't. The motion, the left and right motion doesn't bother me. We're gonna get a speeding ticket. No way I can slow down to 50. That's alright. We still gonna get it completed, but you'll see I'm sitting much further back. You won't get these frame rates that I'm getting on the train sim now, because I'm on my larger computer with a 8-core processor and a 2 gig video card, which is a GTX 660, and I got an 8 gig chip in it, and I'm hoping by this coming payday I will be able to buy another 8 gig chip put in her, and everything right now is maxed out except for about 1/8 of an inch on my graphics. So I believe if I'm in an 8 gig chip, I'll be maxed out on everything, and I won't have no hesitation. I shouldn't have So I do have a train cab controller, but the only thing I'll work on is my forward and reverser. So, and I'll have to operate the brakes by hand. It'll work a lot of them, but it won't work all of them. So you have to find out which one will play with where to operate it. If you do purchase it, you can go to raildriver.com and click on support and rail driver support, and it'll show you precisely how to install the rail driver and how to set up the calibration. First time it'll automatically come on. So sometimes I hate it, sometimes I love my controller. Sometimes it gives me fits, but I think I got some of the quirks. If it messes up, I got my hand on the A and D key, so I can automatically pull it back to 0 and reset it. We got a 45 coming up here somewhere, so I'm going to slow down before this next signal. It normally gives me a signal right there within 2 seconds before I either hit this one or this one here or wherever it's at, and then you don't have no way to slow down to that 45. So we're probably coming up with a switch. See, this train is set, so it'll probably be this next junction up here. Since he stopped, and more likely he's right up here shortly. Should be right there. We're coming up after this. Since he stopped back there, he'll probably be switching right here. This route here is the only one that, and the northeast, this northeast connection and the New Haven connection, it doesn't give you no warning until it's right there, or it don't tell you next signal or whatever. It just flashes either a yellow light or red light. It don't give you a precise location where you have to slow down at. And you can't hardly see the lights anyway, because the hood here is too low. No way we're gonna make up 5 miles or 5 minutes of time. So we won't make no time on this in here. We'll get a check mark, but we won't get no points. Try to do it safely as possible without getting a driver quality while I'm beating my passengers up. So we'll just play it by ear, have fun driving it. It's only a game, so Got 3 miles to go to our next destination. Cornwall Heights Track 1. See, it shows 100, but you watch, it won't change to 80 until you get almost dead on top. It should have gave us another signal back here. It should have come up here that the signal was coming up 80. Now you watch. Between there and here, that's going to flash an 80 right now. See? They just put an 80 right there as soon as you went over it. Didn't give you no warning further back down the track that an 80 was coming up. If you didn't have this board here, you'd get a ticket. You'd be speeding at every one. Yeah, this train set's been out quite a while. I was watching an old train and locomotive thing back in the 50s and 60s. Amtrak was back then, and they showed the old style, almost like a flat rectangle with a hood chopped off over it, and the itty bitty windows up there where the train conductor was in the cabin there, and it was kind of weird looking, but it still had Amtrak, red, white, and blue Amtrak on it, and they called it the AEM-7 back then. It gradually got taller and more elongated instead of flat. The cars probably got taller too. It's going to be a little short station here. So we're gonna jump out there and can't do a free camera. I guess I could. We're late anyway, so it's really not gonna matter. Go down here just past the engine, get all of our cars on. See, back then they didn't have these steps here. The cars were lower to the ground, and you just step from the train straight onto the platform. It's more of a square car instead of a round car like it is now. See, they gave us 2,700 negative points, but that's okay. We're sitting there have fun playing the game. Got one more stop. See, they already started out as 7:43, and we can't be there in 5 minutes. 15 miles in 5 minutes. That's just completely ridiculous. So we'll just sit here and have fun playing the game, driving the train then. See the other cars, earlier cars back then, see, don't even look like we're even connected there. And let's see if I can get to the next car. See if I can zoom into that car. Zoom out a little bit. Oop, going the wrong way. So we're not even connected. But that's alright, we're still pulling them, so. Yeah, my eyeballs don't get pitched around now since we're much further back from the screen. First time I tried it, I said, damn, that's pretty sweet. You're not plastered up the window and watching this train shaking like a leaf going down the track. Seeing real life, this track would be more slanted for the speed section through here to be more of a slant where you can go max speed and not throw all the way over here into the red. I like this train here because of the racket it makes. See, carriage view. But this in here won't do the carriage view. And the track is not this level in real life. I was watching some videos on YouTube. They're at the one of the stations, and it might have been the Trenton station or one of them that's on this route here, and it definitely wasn't this flat. See, me running close to speed limit, this ought to be going backwards. I'm within a mile an hour of the actual track speed, and it ain't moved at all. In fact, it's still going up. So there's no way you can, unless you go in there to edit this route and set it up a different way. So they should give 80 miles an hour at that. This one here, it ought to come up 80 miles an hour right then. It won't show 80 miles an hour till we get right on dead on top of it. Gonna be 7 minutes late, another 7,000 or 8,000 points. See, watch, it'll blink now in just a few seconds. See, too late. You're done on top of it. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, this is your conductor. Be advised, we'll be soon arriving at our destination at Trenton Track 1. So if you collect your belongings and collect your little ones if you have children riding with you today. And we'll be soon be pulling into the station at Trenton Track 1. And we hope you enjoyed the ride, and we thank you for using Amtrak. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we have arrived at our final destination at Trenton Track 1, so we thank you for using Amtrak, and we'll see you on the return trip. Okay, this is the early clocker, and on the northeast quarter, using the EMD-AEM-7 Amtrak 5. and we thank you for watching.